All right, Yankees fans, let's dive into some of the most intriguing developments shaking up the Bronx as we look toward the 2026 season. The offseason is already generating intense speculation, and the chatter around potential roster moves is louder than ever. One of the names causing the biggest stir is Bashett, the dynamic shortstop from the Toronto Blue Jays, who could completely reshape the Yankees' infield. While there is no official announcement yet, insiders suggest that the combination of Bashett's versatility, offensive output, and defensive skill set could make him a transformative addition to the team. At 28 years old, Bashett is entering his prime, and the possibility of him signing a massive 5-year, $150 million contract with the Yankees is a scenario fans are discussing endlessly. The allure of bringing in a player who can handle multiple infield positions while maintaining high offensive production is clear, especially with uncertainties surrounding the current roster. Chisum Jr., the electric young infielder who has been a highlight for the Yankees, is entering the final year under team control, and extension negotiations have yet to begin. This situation creates a critical window for the front office to evaluate whether adding Bashett could provide immediate stability and flexibility for the team's infield plans. Analysts have highlighted that Bashett's ability to rotate between shortstop and second base, combined with his proven hitting power, makes him a highly attractive option for a team looking to shore up its lineup and maximize both defense and offense. Considering Anthony Vulpi's recent challenges, including a shoulder injury that will keep him out of the early part of the season, the Yankees are in a position where they must balance development with immediate competitiveness. Vulpi, just 24, struggled through the 2025 season, finishing with a batting average of just over 212, an on-base percentage below 300, and a slugging percentage barely above 370. Defensively, he led American League shortstops with 19 errors, tying with Trevor Story of the Boston Red Sox. The combination of these factors has sparked serious debate among fans and analysts about the best path forward for the infield, and Bashett's potential signing could offer a high-reward solution. His track record, particularly his impressive 2023 season, underscores why he is generating so much buzz. Before knee injuries affected his play, he hit .311 with 18 home runs, 94 runs batted in, 44 doubles, and an on-base plus slugging percentage of .840 across 139 games. Even in high-pressure moments like the World Series, Bashett showcased his ability to perform, posting a .346 batting average, a home run, and 6 runs batted in over just 27 at-bats. These numbers illustrate the caliber of player the Yankees could be adding, someone capable of delivering immediate impact, both at the plate and on the field. Beyond individual performance, the strategic implications of bringing in a player like Bashett are significant. With the uncertainties around Chisum Jr. and Vulpi's recovery, adding a versatile and experienced infielder could allow the team to explore different lineups and combinations without compromising defensive integrity or offensive potency. This kind of flexibility is critical for a team with aspirations of dominating the American League and making a deep playoff run. Meanwhile, the discussion around Chisum Jr. adds another layer of complexity to the Yankees' offseason strategy. Chisum is a player with electric potential, known for his ability to hit 30 home runs and steal 30 bases. Yet with only 1 year remaining before he reaches free agency, the Yankees may face a difficult decision regarding his future. Trading Chisum could provide the opportunity to acquire key pitching depth or infield support, especially if the team is looking to ensure both the starting rotation and bullpen are bulletproof. The importance of having a strong bullpen cannot be overstated. History has shown that even a dominant rotation can falter without adequate support in the later innings, as seen with teams that struggled in the postseason despite having elite starting pitchers. The Yankees front office must weigh whether the potential gains from trading a star like Chisum justify the risks, and whether the team can successfully replace his production through other acquisitions, such as Bashett. In addition to the possible Bashett signing and Chisum trade considerations, the team has made moves to safeguard its infield depth amid Vulpi's injury. Signing veteran infielder Zach Short to a minor league deal reflects a proactive approach by the Yankees to mitigate the impact of Vulpi's absence. Short, a local talent from Kingston, New York, has accumulated major league experience with multiple teams and brings a defensive reliability that can serve as an insurance policy until Vulpi returns. His career, including stints with the Tigers, Mets, Red Sox, Braves, and Astros, shows a player capable of stepping into key situations without destabilizing the lineup. While Short spent the previous season largely in AAA with the Sugarland Space Cowboys, his career totals demonstrate consistency and a minimal error rate, highlighting his value as a depth option. This move signals the Yankees' commitment to maintaining a competitive roster even when faced with injuries and roster uncertainties. Fans are closely watching how these pieces may fit together, particularly as the team navigates the balance between nurturing young talent and pursuing established stars to bolster the lineup. The broader narrative shaping the Yankees' offseason is one of strategic positioning, weighing the potential of major signings against the risks of trading key contributors and managing player health. Each decision, from pursuing Bashett to potentially moving Chisum, will have ripple effects throughout the roster, influencing everything from infield alignment to pitching depth and overall team chemistry. The Yankees are entering a period where their moves could define the competitive landscape for years to come, with every acquisition and trade possibility scrutinized by fans and analysts alike. As speculation intensifies, the choices made now will determine whether the team maintains its dominance in the American League or faces challenges from rising contenders. Amid all the rumors and projections, one thing is clear. The front office is actively shaping a roster that can contend at the highest level while balancing immediate needs and long-term development. The combination of potential blockbuster signings, trade considerations, and strategic depth acquisitions illustrates the team prepared to act decisively to maintain its competitive edge. Yankees fans are paying close attention to the evolution of the roster, analyzing how each move could impact the balance of power in the infield, the strength of the pitching staff, and the team's overall readiness for the upcoming season. The dialogue around Bashett, Jazz Chisum Jr., Anthony Vulpi, and Zach Short captures the excitement and tension of an offseason in which every decision matters. This intricate web of roster planning, player performance, and injury management underscores the challenges the Yankees face as they aim to stay at the pinnacle of Major League Baseball. With every rumor, report, and potential signing, the narrative grows richer, setting the stage for a season that promises high stakes, intense competition, and critical decisions that could define the future of the franchise for years to come. All right, Yankees fans, let's continue unpacking the whirlwind of developments that are shaping the Bronx heading into the 2026 season. The conversation around the roster doesn't stop with Bashett, Jazz Chisum Jr., Anthony Vulpi, or Zach Short. There's a deeper layer to consider, one that involves the strategic choices the front office must make to balance immediate competitiveness with long-term stability. With Vulpi sidelined until May due to his shoulder surgery, the Yankees are forced to examine not just temporary fixes, but how each move can create a sustainable advantage across the season. Vulpi's struggles in 2025, particularly on defense, have sparked debate, but the potential to develop his offensive consistency remains. The team must ask whether relying on a young player with high ceilings is worth the risk, or if acquiring a proven infielder like Bashett could accelerate their contention window. At the same time, Jazz Chisum Jr. represents both opportunity and dilemma. His ability to deliver 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases in a single season makes him a coveted talent. Yet with only 1 year remaining under team control, the Yankees are weighing whether his departure could provide the pitching reinforcement that has been a long-term weakness. The logic is clear. Adding a high-caliber starting pitcher or bolstering the bullpen could solidify the team's foundation for the entire season, creating a roster that is resilient from the first inning to the last. This is where depth signings like Zach Short come into play. Short may not be the headline-grabbing acquisition, but his defensive reliability and major league experience offer a steadying influence while the team navigates early season uncertainties. His presence ensures that the infield is not left vulnerable, giving the Yankees flexibility to make strategic adjustments as players recover and the season unfolds. Analysts have emphasized that building a roster capable of sustained success requires careful orchestration between offense, defense, and pitching. A dominant rotation alone does not win championships. It must be complemented by a bullpen capable of shutting down opponents in critical late innings. The lessons of other franchises, such as the Los Angeles Dodgers, demonstrate that depth and versatility often determine postseason success. For the Yankees, the question is whether they can replicate that model by leveraging their assets strategically, making calculated moves that strengthen both starting pitching and relief options. The potential signing of Bashett adds another layer of complexity and excitement. His career achievements, including a standout 2023 season and clutch performance in the World Series, signal that he could be a transformative presence in the infield. His ability to move between shortstop and second base allows the Yankees to reconfigure the lineup in ways that maximize both offensive output and defensive coverage, which is especially important given the uncertainties surrounding Vulpi. At 28, Bashett is entering his peak years, and acquiring a player of his caliber could represent a pivotal moment in the Yankees' pursuit of another American League title. Meanwhile, the conversation around trading Chisum Jr. intensifies. Teams in contention across Major League Baseball are constantly seeking that final piece to push them over the top, and Chisum's combination of power, speed, and athleticism makes him a prime candidate to fill that role elsewhere. The Yankees must consider the potential return carefully, whether it is a young starting pitcher ready to contribute immediately, a relief arm with multiple years of team control, or infield depth that could complement Bashett's versatility. Every decision carries risk, and the balancing act between payroll management, roster flexibility, and championship aspirations is delicate. Fans are invested in every rumor and report, analyzing how each move could alter the team's identity and performance. The discussion also extends beyond individual players to the overall team strategy. The Yankees are not just reacting to injuries or free agency outcomes. They're actively sculpting a roster that can sustain excellence across an entire season. Decisions regarding which players to retain, which to trade, and which new acquisitions to pursue reflect a broader philosophy that prioritizes both competitiveness and adaptability. This philosophy is particularly critical in the context of the American League, where emerging contenders continually shift the landscape and where a single transaction can have ripple effects across the division. The integration of veterans like Zach Short, alongside potential stars like Bashett, demonstrates the Yankees' intent to maintain a balance between experience and youthful potential. These moves allow the team to hedge against uncertainties while creating opportunities for young players to develop under the guidance of seasoned teammates. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers in the baseball world have been growing louder after a surprising comment from Derek Jeter, the legendary Yankees shortstop, who reportedly made some critical remarks about the team he once led to glory. While details remain murky and context is scarce, insiders suggest that Jeter's comments hint at deeper frustrations with the organization's current direction, sparking intense speculation among fans and analysts alike. Sources close to the matter claim that Jeter, who has long been considered the face of the Yankees, may have voiced his concerns about management decisions, team culture, or the handling of young talent. Though his legacy with the franchise is untouchable, the notion that he could publicly question aspects of the team has sent shockwaves through the clubhouse and the fan base. Some suggest that this could indicate potential friction between former players' expectations and the current front office strategies, raising questions about whether the Yankees are living up to their historic standards. Social media has erupted in response to the comments, with fans dissecting every word, trying to read between the lines for clues about what exactly Jeter meant. Pundits are already speculating about possible consequences, ranging from internal changes within the organization to a shift in how the team approaches the free agent market or develops prospects. Rumors of behind-the-scenes disagreements between veteran advisors and young management have gained traction, with some insiders claiming that Jeter's words could be a subtle warning shot to the hierarchy that the team may need to realign its priorities. The timing of the remarks has only fueled the fire. Some believe that Jeter might be signaling a desire for a more competitive roster, while others think he could be hinting at a cultural issue that has been overlooked in recent years. Analysts point out that comments from a figure of Jeter's stature rarely carry just casual weight. They can influence perceptions, impact player morale, and even alter negotiations in subtle ways. The Yankees, known for their storied history and media scrutiny, now face an unusual challenge: addressing whispers from a franchise icon without escalating public speculation. Whether these statements are a passing critique or the start of a more significant conversation remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: Derek Jeter's words have already sparked debate, with fans and commentators closely watching the Yankees for any sign of response. In the world of sports, a few critical words from a legend can ignite weeks of analysis, and this latest development is no exception. The question lingering in the minds of the baseball community is simple yet provocative. Has a former hero just hinted at a Yankees in crisis, or merely voiced a candid reflection on a team he still loves? That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.